guys, it's been a crazy day. It's already 4:30, but I wanted to bring you guys into the kitchen with me. Of course, as soon as I get in the kitchen, I gotta clean it up because it's a total wreck. I worked farmer's market today and something really cool happened. Every now and then I help my friend at farmer's market on Saturdays. So today I wore my Homestead Homie shirt from Doug and Stacy. And so this lady is in the line getting ready to order. So she gets up to the line and she's like, this is gonna sound crazy, but I watched some of your videos, and that's the first time that it's ever happened to me from someone locally. So that was really awesome. And so yeah, she said that she watched the my last Braid Girls episode, Dirt Patch Heaven and Delectable Mountains, where we talked about raising homeschool boys, which I will put the iCard up here so you can see what we're talking about. And so yeah, so that was pretty awesome, and I got to chit chat with her for a minute. So that was cool. But now I am on my way home from getting groceries. My house is a mess and I've got a lot to do before my husband comes home. I'm going to make a Mexican lasagna, and my goal is to make a big pan of it so that way I don't have to cook lunch for after church tomorrow. We've got a really long week ahead and it starts tomorrow. Okay, I'm at home now. All right, I'll talk to you guys in just a second. You ever have one of those days where the dishwasher's going and you had to hand wash a bunch of dishes? It's been one of those days. Actually, my whole kitchen is kind of out of sorts. I just got back from the grocery. It's crazy. But so tomorrow is Father's Day. Father's Day. And I am one of those women who not only have an amazing father, we call him Pop, who was a great dad, very, well, I'll just put it this way, and I've told him this before, but I compare every man that I meet to my father. It's very true. And my husband measured up. So I'm like, yeah, I'll pick you. But no, I'm very thankful for both of the fathers in my life. With all that out of the way, tomorrow being Father's Day, I decided that since it's Sunday and it's actually a really busy day for us, I wanted to go ahead and fix a big meal tonight. That way I don't have to worry about fixing lunch tomorrow. So I'm going to make a Mexican lasagna, just my own creation off the top of my head. So I'm going to show you how I make this Father's Day, or the Father's Day Eve food. So please pardon the mess. I'm really sorry, but I wanted to show y'all this, and my kitchen is not super clean. This pan, I shouldn't have to make excuses, but I'm going to anyway because I'm very funny. I feel like my house reflects me, and if it looks bad, then I feel like it makes me look bad. See what I'm saying? Anyway, that pan right there, I actually use, it's a really nice baking dish, but I actually used it to start plants in. I did, and now I've just brought it in and I have to wash it. This is 2 large, very large chicken breasts that were in the freezer, and I've thrown them into a pot of water to boil. I'm gonna cook them through, and then when they're done, I'm gonna take them out and let them cool enough that I can handle it, and then I'm going to shred it with my fingers, okay? You also need, for this recipe, 2 cans of black beans, or the equivalent if you use your own home canned or dry beans. So rinsed and drained. You need 1 can of diced tomatoes and green chilies, or salsa if that's what you have, or just use diced tomatoes if that's all you got. Okay. You also need a can of enchilada sauce, red enchilada sauce. Okay. You also need 8 large flour tortillas, and you need a block of your favorite cheese. Today I'm using Monterey Jack. You can use Colby Jack. You can use sharp cheddar, mild cheddar, hot cheddar, pepper jack, whatever you got. Velveeta, I don't care. I don't care what you use. Use farmhouse cheddar. Whatever cheese you got, that's what you're gonna use. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna boil and shred 2 large chicken breasts. You're going to shred your cheese if it's not already shredded. You're going to rinse and drain and rinse your black beans. Then we're going to assemble it. We are going to season with cumin, chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, and oregano. That's what I'm going to use today. Those 5 things. So let's get to it, shall we? You also want to preheat your oven to 350. And you're going to need a big dish that you can bake in that's going to fit your tortillas, or you're going to have to cut your tortillas to fit your pan. I have a casserole dish that should fit. This should fit my tortillas. I have had this, I got this when my husband and I got married, and we've been married almost 18 years, you guys. This December, I will be married half of my life. That's a long time. Half of my life. But it's been worth it, y'all. I have no complaints. Well, I have some, but you know, no big ones, right? Okay. Let me see if these tortillas are gonna fit in my dish. I really hope they do. I'll be sad if they don't. I might have to enlist some help. Ooh, this is not going to fit. That kind of puts a damper on things. What shall we do? Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my big baking dish. I have a big monster baking dish. If I just did 2, that gives me 4 layers. That'll work. My back is killing me. We went and picked beans yesterday. A lady, actually the lady who I helped at farmer's market, it's her sister, is on vacation. And before she left, she was like, y'all, I've got green beans that are ready to pick now. Y'all can pick as long as we're gone and keep what you want. So yesterday I picked a huge bag full of Roma green beans. So my back is a little, it's a little stiff today. It is. This chicken's been boiling for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna use the spoon. Oh, nope, it's still pink because it was connected. It was 2 chicken breasts and they were connected. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put my beans and my diced tomatoes and chilies. How y'all doing? And my seasonings in a bowl. Go ahead and stir it and set it aside and wait until this chicken is done, and then I'm gonna add the chicken. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. There's just not enough hours in the day, people. I wanna show you really quick what I've got going on. I've got my cheese shredded. I've got my black beans and my diced tomatoes and peppers mixed together, and I just pulled my chicken out of the water. I was gonna let it sit and cool so I can handle it to shred it, but I just don't have enough time. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm sure you've seen this trick on Pinterest or Facebook, but put your chicken in your stand mixer, and this actually does work with a handheld mixer. You just have to cut the chicken up a little bit. You're gonna lock your mixer in place, turn it on low, and let it do the shredding for you. That way you don't have to touch it. So if you're in a hurry like me, it'll take care of it for you. It's a beautiful thing, modern convenience. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this shredded chicken to the bean mixture, season it, and we're gonna start putting this lasagna together. Okay. So I just tasted my filling. I needed a little salt, so I just added a little bit of salt. I decided what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of this enchilada sauce in with my mix just to kind of help it like be more saucy. But I do want to reserve some of it for the top and some of it for the very bottom. So let's do this. Okay, so this is coming together pretty beautifully. I put about 1/3 of a can in the bottom of my dish. I put another 1/3 of it in my chicken and bean mixture. I'm saving the rest of it to put on the very, very top, just like you would a lasagna. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 2 tortillas down side by side, some of my chicken mixture, tortillas, chicken mixture, tortillas, and then probably the rest of the sauce and the cheese. Oh, I'm also gonna sprinkle a little bit of cheese in between each layer as well. Okay, so now I have this beautiful masterpiece layered. Isn't it lovely? I'm gonna wrap it in foil. I'm gonna throw it in the oven, and we're gonna leave it there for probably about 30 minutes, I think, until everything's like melted and kind of bubbly. And then we'll plate it up and see how good it is. I almost forgot to show you guys the end of this. Okay, so here is how it turned out. So I put it in the oven at 350, covered in foil for about 30 minutes. Everything got heated through, the cheese melted. This is the way it looks now. And it was really good. It was a little spicy, but it was still delicious. We topped it with sour cream, lettuce from the garden, as well as a green onion from the garden. That was Mexican lasagna. I hope you guys give it a try. Let me know in the comment section below if you do anything differently with your recipe. But as you saw, there's a lot left, so that will also be lunch tomorrow. So, all right, well, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Pinterest, Google+, Facebook. Did I mention Instagram already? I think I did. But yeah, just join me. I'm always posting something about whatever. Anyway, all right, that's it. I hope you guys are having a great day, and until next time.